Hello, love. Today I'm here to show you the one, the only revolver for space aliens, the Firefly Rev 8. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So what we have here is an 8-round revolver, believe it or not, that was made this big. This end strike blaster was designed for the Whistler darts, which I don't have that many of, so that's why we're using end strike darts. But fun feature about it, in the back here you could store extra Whistler dart like so, but because I don't have any of those, yeah, that happens. But anyway, this thing uses a direct plunger system, making it one of the more powerful out of the end strike blasters. Its priming handle's here. It's of course got a tactical rail like everything, because so you could add like this scope to it, which you actually might not have been able to because there's a screw in the way, or that's just how mine came. Yeah, that looks cool. Actually, it kind of works. Yeah, but it looks stupid, and we're all out of style. Instead of using a scope that doesn't even really help your performance and just has cool looking battery action in it. Now, ergonomics of this thing, for me, it's actually pretty comfortable. It works out very well. Thing to note though about these older revolvers when using the end strike darts, they have a tendency to slide forward, and in areas where there's a front there, it can actually get stuck. And if you try, and you have to manually rotate to get the barrel. You have to manually rotate the barrel, in which it'll rip the head off of your dart. So that's a thing to note. But anyway, let's get to fire. Like what we have there, where the dart went forward, and as you see, it jammed the rotating phase. Alright, that's where we are. These darts kind of went all over the place, so let's see how we did. Alright, so starting from our base location, we can move forward. And around here, we begin to see our first couple of darts. This is about, I guess comparing to my last video, this is about where the recon made it. And moving forward here, we got a couple more, and then all the way off to the side here, so this thing's got a bit of spread, we got a couple more darts. This thing has a pretty decent range, but a lot of spread. Now, according to the Ultimate Nerf Blaster books, they called it, this thing has a range of 35 to 40 feet. I don't really have a way to measure that, but I could tell you it can shoot at most of that far, or at least. Now, around here to fill up space, I like to add a comparison to something else. The closest thing I could think of to compare it to is another end strike blaster. We all know the classic revolver when we think of Nerf. It's of course the Maverick Rev 6. Yeah, this has been modded, so you can do that. Now, yeah, these came in a bunch of different colors. We're not going to really go over it. This blaster's iconic enough, it should get a video of its own. Let's just get to shooting it. Alright, looks like we're out. I'll tell you how it went. It went about the exact same as the Firefly, but most of the darts ended up in the same spot. It pretty much has the same range, but less spread. It's starting to rain, so I'll just get to my conclusion here. This thing is pretty cool. One feature though I didn't get to show you, this here, that's a battery box. That's a switch. You were able to put batteries in it, so you could basically, whenever you pull the trigger, there would be a muzzle flash. That's why this cylinder is transparent too. It makes it so you would charge like some glow-in-the-dark darts, which I mean was kind of pointless. I also lost a dart there, but that doesn't really matter. So this thing's pretty cool, and yeah, I don't really know how to end these things, so bye.